Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Dart. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
Yeah, it's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Blaster, stay. Ready?
On play action, Young. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Yellow, cut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on, back.
Tremble comes in motion.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Look at play action with Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up.
Here we go.
Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Smash, red. Black, slide through. Set, huh?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. There's a throw right side. Could be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances?
Into space. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Panthers. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fidone. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. the gun. Here comes Dart. That's caught left side by Bellinger. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it.
Good blocking, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Trail, yellow. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. The tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And that one incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. 52 blaster. Ready?
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. Down the sideline. Inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10, first and goal. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the air on second down. Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will level the score at 10 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Okay, ready? You yellow. Come on, set.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Set.
Young to throw on first and 10. Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He'll get this out wide, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
He'll run with Tracy. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. Throwing is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Ready, striker, 3-3. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready, ready.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Slide 2. Ready, ready. Black, red, 38. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made him comfortable at receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he couldn't get inside the pylon, but spectacular return. He's set up his team with 1st and goal.
At the Panthers' 4-yard line.
Let's go.
Tracy is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Black clock. Cover 38. Let's go. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set, Hunt.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Here we go.
You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Ready.
1st down.
Black 40. Fury. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Set.
Here's Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his 1st read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Got it.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Smash. Red. Let's go now. Ready?
To throw is Young. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
Come on. Field. Black.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Hut, hut.
On play action, Young. Field throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Give, it's Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Ready?
Here's Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1. A run with Hubbard. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Tito Blue.
Throwing is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready up.
2nd and goal.
Set, hut.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down. Not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long. and they nearly sprung. Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's not going to... of mid